downpour for about 45 minutes gives way to a sky that looks like that. Picture postcard night all of a sudden here. If you're joining us at the top of the hour, you win. We welcome you to ESPN's coverage of this Little League World Series presented by T-Mobile. And what a game we have, this elimination game. Winner goes on to play for a United States Championship. And these two teams have been kind of near the top of their regions and states all summer long. There was an awareness that this Louisiana team from just outside of New Orleans, many of the kids from New Orleans, were really going to be good this year. The same for the kids from South Riding Little League in Virginia. They knew they were going to be good. Curacao knocks out South Korea. How about the performance today by Clay Winkler, a first inning grand slam. And that got the entire Curacao crowd and Island all fired up. And then they turned it over to this dude, Curly Martha. He faced 5 and he struck all of them out. They didn't have a chance against him today. So Curacao in Japan is set. The winner will win the International Championship. That game Saturday on ABC at 12:30 Eastern Time. And we have Hawaii already in the United States title game, and they'll get the winner of this one, Virginia and Louisiana. All right, we are ready for baseball. Julie Foudy's all fired up. She'll join us in just a moment. David Ross, Kyle Peterson. Look, you hope you'll get into a tournament and certain things unfold the way that this one has, and this should be a phenomenal game. 2 great starting pitchers on the mound. Start with a kid who actually got hit for the first time, Justin Lee, last night.
He did. Nobody hit Virginia pitching the first 2. In fact, their first 2 games were no-hitter. Justin Lee would complete game in one of those. A little different story against Hawaii, but I think this coaching staff in Virginia recognized it right away, which is why they got Justin Lee out when they did, so he could come back today, because you can see when the stuff is right, Justin Lee has been one of the main reasons why Virginia is here. It's the first time Virginia's been in this Little League World Series since 1994. For more on Virginia, say hi to Julie Foudy.
That's right, Carl. I talked to Coach Bowden actually about the craziness of last night, and he said, look, we would like less crazy tonight. We do not want to repeat it last night. They said very unusual for this team to commit that many errors. They want to clean it up. They did mention that Justin Lee starting on the mound, as you were discussing, having a bit of a back issue. He was stretching it in the training room before the game. I saw him on the bench before warm-ups. He said, it feels fine. I'm ready to go. Most importantly, I talked to the guys and said, all right, how was the turnaround last night? They said, we had pizza all in the world as well.
Pizza generally makes everything better. I mean, I think we can all agree that pizza generally makes everything better. If the back is right, he's going to be good. But sometimes, you know, hitting can cause good pitching some trouble, and they got a really good hitter on Louisiana.
Oh, you're exactly right. Reese Roussel, he's absolutely raked. Talk about a man swing. This kid can hit. It's to all fields. Reese Roussel, he's been the star of this tournament. Multi-hits in each of his 4 games. So far, he's 9 for 13, 2 doubles. His 9 hits lead to this tournament. He's been an absolute stud. They got another guy on this team, Jarek DeLatte. He can flat out rake. I mean, these guys, 2 of the top 3 hitters in this tournament come from this Louisiana team. They can hit combined 15 for 23. They rake. Reese scoots down the line. I mean, he's a stud. He's a stud.
He's a stud. That's sort of the long and short of it, if you will. Roussel 9 hits, DeLatte 6 hits. We got 15 between them. United States side doesn't have a lot of homers, but Brady Yates on the other side for Virginia has one of them. He, of course, will be in the lineup tonight. It's the orange and the yellow. That's the guy right there we're going to play 21 questions with as we come back for the first pitch. Ryder Blanchard.
Hey, Ryder, do you have time for some questions?
Yep,
What was the last thing you ate?
pancakes,
Do you prefer sweet or salty food?
salty,
Gumbo or jambalaya?
jambalaya,
What superpower would you like to have?
flying,
What's your favorite movie?
Major League,
Cubs or Pirates?
Cubs,
Would you rather hit a walk-off or pitch a no-hitter?
walk-off.
Can I ask you a couple more questions?
Nope, gotta go to practice.
Of course. Have fun.
From a distance, they look like a bunch of little ants coming down a hill. But when you get up close, man, those kids are having a blast. That rain did not deter them from going hill sliding. Mom and Dad may not be delighted with the old backseat sitch. We may have to spray hose down before, and those clothes are being tossed. How about little guy getting right in front? Here we go.
No waiting in line.
Nope. If you guys aren't going, I'm gone.
Uh-oh.
My light is green. So that's part of the fun that we've had here. Look at the folks out there in the seats high above left field at Lomini Stadium. As we look at South Riding, Virginia, 30 miles west of Washington, D.C., one of those planned communities. Notable person from that area, Major League Baseball player Justin Bohr. You can bang into some cars on the Internet Highway there with all the traffic. Office Depot interviews us to the kids.
My name is Matt Coleman, and my favorite band is AC/DC.
My name is Noah Culpepper, and my favorite emoji is hang loose.
Hi, my name is Michael Bowden, and my favorite sports college team is Virginia Tech Hokies.
My name is Joe Ross, and my favorite video game is Overwatch.
My name is Ken Henson, and my favorite team is the New York Yankees.
My name is Liam Thine, and my favorite food is lobster.
My name is Colton Hicks, and my favorite band is Imagine Dragons.
My name is Brett Triplett, and my favorite player is Salvi Perez.
My name is Brady Harris, and my favorite emoji is the head explosion.
My name is Brady Yates, and my favorite food is mac and cheese.
My name is Chase Triplett, and my favorite baseball player is Whit Moorfield.
My name is Chase Obsgarden, and my favorite player is Javier Baez.
My name is Justin Lee, and my favorite emoji is the baseball emoji.
Brady Yates is the guy that makes all the crank phone calls. We need the adult voice. My son will not be coming to school today. All right, Alan Bowden, the Virginia manager. He's going to keep an eye on Justin Lee. Last night, little back tightness. And for Marshall Luke, Hawaii gave him some headaches too. And this is another guy with a power fastball and a good breaking ball.
Yeah, he's got his work cut out for him today. This Virginia group, 349 as a team in this tournament. They can flat out hit. You got a big time fastball. No earned runs so far. But you're right, he did get hit around by that Hawaii team. That Hawaii team is really good at putting bat on the ball.
Legit.
Legisburg.
Chase Obsgarden led things off last night, and we saw him also try to avoid a tag at home plate. Seemed to land awkwardly on his shoulder. He was looked at by the training staff, and he's okay, and he's back in here tonight as Obsgarden pours that 1-0 pitch in for a fastball. Not a big first strike guy, only about 37% of his pitches in there for first strikes. Once he finds it, though, you can see that he can groove it.
A little something behind it tonight. 3 straight fastballs for Luke to start it. And he's got that one.
Nasty breaking pitch and a strikeout to start it.
I got one of those too. 3 fastballs and then this one, and that's not really fair at 12. It's all the way around. It looks like a fastball right down the middle. Bottom drops out. First out's a strikeout.
All right, so we're cooking with oil. We got 1 strikeout. Here's Brady Yates. Has a home run here at the Little League World Series. See a lot of these kids who identify other sports athletes as their favorite. A lot of these kids play multiple sports. And another one fouled off. That was almost a replay of the prior pitch and the same result. He's a basketball center on his basketball team at 5'8", 127. Woo! What's Marshall Luke look tonight?
He's coming out hot. You could tell in the warm-ups. It looked like he had a different gear tonight than the last time we've seen him on the mound. Just a 4-seamer. Here it is, right up in the zone. 2 foul balls, and you know what? Here I come. Strike 3, back-to-back punchies.
All right, here's Lee. This should be a good matchup. Breaking ball, he swings over the top of that. He's walked 4 times, Lee. Good eye, 6 runs, 4 for 6. Had a huge regional. You can see what he did there with the 5 bombs. The 0-1. 71 miles an hour. That yellow box lights up. Mound is 46 feet away. On the inside corner. And Marshall Luke strikes out Obsgarden, Yates, and Lee. And it didn't take him but 10 pitches to get it done. Wow.
Striking out your side is the thing, then that works out okay. Punch out on the breaking ball. 2 more to follow. Quick.
The hedges beyond the outfield at Lomity. And Virginia and Louisiana go to the bottom of the first elimination game. Winner to the United States Championship. It's been a long summer, but boy, it can culminate with a championship. That would make it all the much sweeter. River Ridge, Louisiana. It's a suburb of New Orleans, about 9 miles west of the French Quarter. Several of these kids call New Orleans home. It's located in Jefferson Parish. Louis Armstrong, Steve Scalise, in what has become a wildly popular story in New Orleans, this Little League team. Let's meet those boys. It's presented by Office Depot.
My name is Alan Shorts, and my favorite subject is social studies.
My name is Ryder Blanchard, and my favorite player is Derek Jeter.
My name is Stan Wills, and my favorite baseball player is Jose Altuve.
My name is William Andrade, and my favorite app is ESPN.
My name is Payne Spadoni, and my favorite athlete is Drew Brees.
My name is Derek DeLatte, and my favorite emoji is the sunglasses.
My name is Connor Farad, and my favorite baseball player is Bryce Harper.
My name is Ryan Dara, and my favorite food is steak.
My name is Jeffrey Curtis, and my favorite baseball player is Aaron Judge.
My name is Gavin Berry, and my favorite food is hamburgers.
My name is Reese Roussel, and my favorite baseball player is Alex Bergman.
My name is Marshall Luke, and my favorite emoji is the muscle one.
My name is Egan Prather, and my favorite actor is Adam Sandler.
Fresh.
Here we are with this team from Louisiana. There's the guy that basically started the Little League about 6 years ago, along with Derek DeLatte's dad. Those two are in charge there.
Because I thought he would have been guessing for the All-Star.
Derek DeLatte and Scott Frazier. 6 years ago, they didn't have a Little League. They're watching teams like Lake Charles, Louisiana, and Lafayette, Louisiana, traditional powers in that state, make it to the Little League World Series. And around that New Orleans area, there was no Little League, so 6 years ago, they built one. And if you build it, you may someday end up there on that field here in South Williamsport. That's a shot for you right there. And now you see Justin Lee kind of making sure that back is loose and stretched out. Marshall Luke strikes out the side on 10 pitches, and here comes this Louisiana offense. It's Ryan Dara, Reese Roussel, and then Luke. All right. Apparently the strike zone is looking good tonight for these guys.
There's a different energy in the stadium tonight. I feel like both teams came with their A game coming, bringing that good energy. Big time game tonight. Woo. That's nasty. Can tell already just a little bit, first two pitches, a little more center cut. Yesterday against Hawaii, leaving a lot of those balls drifting middle in.
Ahead 0-2, set up outside, that's where it is, and strikeout for the starter for Virginia. Dad proud of that, got the lucky Celtic green hat on, got a little three-leaf clover in the corner. The way Lee has played all summer long, not a lot of luck associated with his success. It's another good matchup here. We've talked about Reese Roussel and his ability to hit. He's had some great post-game interviews. Kind of simplifies it, and he's incredibly confident.
Love listening to him talk about what his approach is, how he clears his mind when he gets in the box. Just wants to get in there, has tons of confidence. Says he just tells that pitcher to bring it.
That's a good pitch in there for a strike. His nickname, Roussel's, is 380. He was kind of talking some trash with some kids saying that he hits it 380 feet on his dingers, his teammates. And one of his, more importantly, one of his friends' moms overheard it. So that led to the 380. When a mom hears it, you know, you're kind of toast.
Yeah, now it's going to stick.
So that's circulating in a group of people that is not going to let him live that one down. Got a little plastic ladybug that they rub for good luck.
I told him, as good as he's hitting, you better be careful. Keep that thing hidden. There's going to be big leaguers knocking at your door for that ladybug. You keep hitting 700.
1-2. Ball. It's a good take. Another guy to keep our eye on is the salt and pepper behind home plate, Noah Culpepper.
Love the pep.
Ball. This is what Roussel does, though, man. He makes you kind of pitch a little differently. You stay away. He's got home run power for sure. Hasn't hit one yet over the wall. 3-2. Challenge shot. This one to the left center field gap. Thyon going back, and he won't get it. Reese Roussel, unbelievable, picks up his 10th hit at the Little League World Series. He's 10 for 14 and a double. Oh, man.
Rav, you talked about it. This is exactly what he does. He gets back into the count. Even when you get ahead of him, he continues to foul balls off, waits on his pitch, and gets something he can drive. I can't tell you how many two-strike hits we've seen him drive into the gap, hit the other way. Great approach for such a young, established hitter.
All right, here's Marshall Luke. First pitch to him misses. When you think about this, just think about baseball players, whether any level. And Roussel has not been retired in consecutive at-bats. That's nuts.
It's their 5th game.
He hasn't been retired twice in a row.
Multiple hit games every time here, and as many a no-hit ball as we've seen, he just continues to hit to all fields.
Luke, wow, just missed that. It's going to go foul, and
I didn't want to stay down. That was a pretty good hack.
There's a little flash in that bat.
And the beauty of a good lineup is that, you know, if you ever were to consider walking someone like Roussel, you got to deal with a big-time hitter like Luke here. That one is lifted sky high. It's playable. Ross is coming, so is Thyen, and whew, Thyen bails out at the last second. And I appreciate a center fielder that's going to go and track one down, but man, you're invading Joe Ross's turf over there.
Yeah, quit hogging the ball, Liam. You see him right there all the way. I mean, we need one of those stat casts.
Right. Joe moved 15 feet. Liam moved 150. Strike one to another really good hitter. This is Connor Parrott. He's the first baseman. He's got 5 runs batted in. Part of that is because Roussel's on base all the time. Ball. But even that high fly out from Luke sounded a little different.
Yeah.
I don't see too many little league fly balls that go that high.
This one to right field. That's where Bowden is. He's coming, and he makes the play. So Justin Lee works around a Reese Roussel double. 1 inning in the books. Feels like we're in for a good one here tonight at the Little League World Series. World Series, Louisiana set to take the field one more time. Gets a little dark at the top of the hill, but boy, there's the diamond down the bottom of it you got to get to. And that, of course, is Lamade Stadium. Marshall Luke, he threw 10 pitches. He struck out the side in the top of the first inning. Marshall is a huge kid who's got a huge heart. He is a role model to his brother and vice versa. Brother Maddox, he had to deal with kidney cancer diagnosis 3 years ago. This March had a stem cell transplant at the hospital, and this is what you do if you're a Luke brother. When you're feeling up to it, you're getting a bat, and to the credit of the hospital, they realized we got to get this guy up and doing what he loves to do, and he was just ripping the ball in the hallway. Julie is with the parents.
Hey, Maddox, I got Carmen, I got Maddox, I got Fabian, I got the whole family here. Maddox, they were just rolling your video. That's a pretty nice swing there, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, I know this was a tough road for you guys for the last 3 years, and especially this year, you had to leave New Orleans, go to Houston. How long was Maddox in the hospital for the stem cell transplant?
We were in Houston for about 3 months. I was with Maddox for about 3 months. Fabian was with us for about a month. And yeah, we had to leave home, leave Marshall behind with my mom, dad, mother-in-law, father-in-law.
And Dad, that was you pitching to Maddox in the hospital, I know. Yeah. And you've been also helping Marshall out on the mound. What does it mean just to be here in this moment and have Maddox on your lap?
It's amazing. Him to be able to come up here and watch his brother and me, it's just amazing. It's really amazing.
Hey, Maddox, how you feeling, buddy?
Good.
Yeah, you were pounding 5 banana sandwiches today, so I think you're feeling really good. I saw that. Are we going to go for a 6th tonight?
Yes.
Yes, indeed. All right. And Joey, did you give any words of advice to your brother tonight?
No.
All right, good talk, Maddox.
Yep. Beautiful. Thank you, Julie. And it's such a good story, and glad to see that he's here. And I love the hospital allowing that to go on. How important for kids. Most of these children's hospitals and other places recognize you got to have activities for them when they're able to do that. And he's watching his brother put on a show right now.
Maddox can rake, by the way.
Oh, man.
That was awesome.
And Marshall can pitch. He's faced 4 and struck them all out.
Yeah, his big brother's been pretty good so far now. Fastball to get ahead, breaking ball to finish guys off. Little brother liked that one too.
This is Liam Thyen. He's the center fielder who wants to catch every ball in the outfield.
Ball.
That one's down. To Fabian's credit and the mom, obviously you do everything you can for your child, but you could just hear in Fabian, the dad's voice, how overwhelming this moment is as Thyen gets plunked in a spot that's going to hurt for a while. You say it so nonchalantly, that kills. Like, that really hurts. Especially where that one landed. I don't mean to say it without saying he got plunked. That hurts a lot.
Well, it's almost, when I'm up here, it's almost that little bit of a giggle on the inside because you know how bad that hurts. And especially when you're 11 and 12 years old, back of the leg, trying to get down there. You got a lot of game left. That does not feel good. There's not too many kids throw as hard as Marshall Luke. And when it catches you right here in this back behind the knee, oh boy. Doesn't look like Liam's got a lot of fat on him either. You know, I never had that problem.
There's his outfield partner, Joe Ross. He got jammed. That's a little spinner that's going to go foul. Yeah, Marshall on the mound is an imposing figure, too. He is 12 years old. He's 5'10" tall and weighs 132 pounds. He's a football player. He's a quarterback, which isn't a shock. He'd rather throw a touchdown pass than hit a home run. Ball. That one's to the wall. That's a problem. And Thyen's leg is okay as he hustles down to second base on a wild pitch.
Got our guy Egan Prather behind the plate tonight. He had a phenomenal performance his last time on the mound. That was impressive.
Got 10 to help this New Orleans team get here tonight.
Yep. That's a strike. No one covering second, so Thyen can kind of get off as far as he wants. 1-2. And that wild pitch, which is a real issue for Little League teams, especially in close games, was the first one that they had thrown in this tournament. They pick up another strikeout. That's 5 for Luke.
You said it. The catching is going to be so important. Those extra bases can come back and bite you a little bit. When you got a catcher back there that you have a lot of confidence in to throw off speed, especially with guys at third, runners in scoring position, that's extremely important just for the psyche of your pitcher.
So you got a foot difference in height at the plate and at the on the pitcher's mound. Michael Bowden's 4'9" and just swung it like he's 5'9".
I'll just say it. Don't tell Michael Bowden that. He's going up there. Let's go, big boy. Bring it in here.
Ready for that first pitch fastball.
1 foot and 50 pounds. Michael Bowden is given up. Of course, Allen is the manager. He's at third base. Good swing on the first one. And that one right by him there. 0-2. So Michael's dad's on the field and Michael's mom, Kimberly, in the stands.
Ball. 1-2.
Yep. Michael's been to Williamsport a couple of times. He got jammed there to first base. Connor Parrott picks it up, and he's there. You got a couple of generations of Bowdens that have been at this field. Michael and his grandfather. We'll show you that from the 1954 Little League World Series a little later on.
Chase, hold on 1 second. I got somebody who wants to say hello to you and wish you guys luck this week. Hold on.
Chase, how cute.
Chase, what up, man?
Hey, Whit.
You on the Williamsport now? You take it?
Yeah, we're in Williamsport.
You're on my Southeast boys.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Hey, you want to check out the clubhouse?
Yes, yes.
This is our clubhouse.
That's a
just hanging out on my lawn here. Back here in the corner with Alex Gordon, my locker mate. All the stuff that you guys will get to see in the big leagues one day, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Nice. Cool. All right, guys. Well, hey, good luck.
Thank
you. And go Southeast.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. See you guys.
Not KP, you orchestrated that. So what's the relationship there with Merrifield Triplett and his dad?
Well, that's Chase's favorite player. It's been his favorite player all the time. They went to a charity auction last year, bought one of Witt's jerseys that was signed. When they were driving down to regionals, they actually stopped at South Carolina, said go on the field. Want to see the field that Witt played on in college. It was cool. I mean,
that's awesome.
Big fan. It was all fired up. Whit was great. Took him around the clubhouse. It's really cool of him to do it.
Really cool. Chase's dad is from Kansas City, so Chase and his twin brother, they root for the Royals and the Chiefs. And Justin Lee's first pitch down to Gavin Berry in there for a strike. Bottom of the second of this one. This is an elimination game. These two United States teams, the winner faces Hawaii Saturday. Breaking ball on the inside corner, strike two. And that's not a strike.
I've said that a lot in my head.
That is just not a strike. But the scoreboard, unfortunately, has two of them up there. That's fouled off. Ow.
All right, come on,
Pep. On top of the knee.
Come on, Pep.
Come on, Pep.
You're not going to keep Noah Culpepper down. Here we go, Pep.
Well, you were talking about salt and pepper a little earlier. I thought you were talking about me and KP's beards.
I wish you'd just stop there. Hair, beard, whole shooting match.
I like his spunk,
oh,
man.
Yeah,
he's
all
got
of it.
some energy.
Ball.
This year, Little League rules a little different. There were no 13-year-olds on any teams. Everybody is 10, 11, or 12. They realigned the calendar to fall more in line with the school calendar. So September's the cutoff. And it's made for a different brand of baseball. Get a little salt in the eye. Pepper's got a little salt in the eye.
Yeah, coming in. Salt or lettuce. Trying to get the hair out of the way. He's got enough of it.
Ooh, nice stop. We're going to have 7 nicknames for our Pep.
I love it.
Show lettuce. Let's get
easy,
that out of the way.
He's working up a pretty good sweat back there, too.
It's not easy, you know. Justin Lee's usually normally the catcher, and you get a chance not to be back there all the time and get to catch the ace, who probably throws one of the harder fastballs on the team. Being back there just sporadically is tough as a catcher.
Pretty good battle here by Gavin Berry. Nobody out in the second inning. A couple of flyouts in the first for Louisiana.
Ball.
This is where Lee, then, if you could read his mind, would say that is a strike.
I'm sure you've thought that a lot, KP.
Yeah.
Where's that at? Gavin Berry, nice rip at that fastball in.
Anxiety a little high here this late in the Little League World Series. Let's see if we're going to watch this or not. Look, nope, we're not watching. All right, we got to walk. We didn't hear a strike call.
Good at bat there by Gavin Berry. Fouled off some tough pitches, took some borderline pitches. Clean at bat whether mom's watching or not.
And now Derek DeLatte. For Justin Lee, problem has been the walk. He's allowed 7 of them through this Little League World Series. And DeLatte on the ground, fielded by Coleman to the shortstop, Opsgarten covering. That was well done. Cut down the lead runner.
There's the advantage of a left-handed first baseman, is that play to the glove side right there, because everything's taking you towards second base. It's a much easier throw. This is not easy, and Matt Coleman makes it look that way. Big old glove. Flips it about 30 feet to second base, gets a lead runner.
How you tack that ball. Get out of the way of that big. Don't let that big hop. You play it back, that ball might have some top spin on it.
That's not a camera phone there. That was you see the size of that lens. That'll build you some biceps on that left side.
I love some photography there.
Imagine the pictures of an entire summer of Little League baseball all the way to Williamsport. Put together a pretty good book. Not the first picture she's taken, I can tell. Yep, locked and loaded. That is a VIP.
Ball. Guys, 2-1 here.
Ryder Blanchard is coached on another team by Ben Sheets.
Is he?
Yeah, good bunt here, and Lee has no play. He'll throw to first. And he is aboard. Yeah, he's coached by Ben Sheets.
That's my old teammate.
Yeah, Ryder came up on the, we interviewed him on Sports Center yesterday, and he came out and was talking about that Ben was his coach. I said, I got some videos I need to show you in private when we got a minute. Nice bunt there by Ryder, though. Really, that's a true drag bunt with nice positioning. Seeing the third baseman, Brady Yates, back. Perfect touch there. Sure Ben's watching at home.
Yeah, thinking, let's not show him those. let's not.
Just some locker room fun stuff.
This is Egan Prather. He pitched a terrific game, 6 innings the other day. They call him Little Perm. His dad, of course, would be Big Perm. And a big swing and a miss. Yeah, Blanchard's getting way off of first base, and of course with the lap down there at second, they probably wouldn't mind if the Pepper would throw it down there and see if they get a little action going.
Old Pepper. See if the Pepper will throw it around.
That's the Pepper boy.
Guys.
1-2.
That's secondary. Ryder Blanchard out there. Be careful on that back pick. I know he won out, but I'm looking to set up away and back pick here with my first baseman if I can.
Ball.
A little high. He doesn't take Blanchard as big a lead at first base, so Culpepper just throws back. Reese Roussel hit a double in the first inning and got stranded at second. So for the second straight inning here to start this game, Lee is in a little bit of a pickle. Got to rely a little bit more on movement too. He doesn't throw as hard, at least right now, as Luke is throwing.
He's got a good breaking ball to go along with it. He can throw them both. You see that one right here.
Nice job of fouling that one off for Prather. That's what this Louisiana team does. They foul off some pitches, make you work. 36 pitches so far here for Lee. Only in this bottom of the second with 1 out, making him work.
It is decision time if you're already looking ahead to Saturday in the U.S. Championship game. 35 pitches. You would be required to take 2 days off, but you got to win this game in order to be eligible to even pitch Saturday. And he can finish this at bat, and we'll see if that's a decision that's made or we just ride this one out.
I think they're probably rolling with it.
I would think. But they were quick to pull pitchers last night. Prather's worked a 3-2 count. That's a great pitch, and he got him looking. Good job by Justin Lee for the second out.
I think the first time I threw a 3-2 breaking ball was college.
I don't remember calling one until I got in the show, and I didn't trust half the guys in there. That is nasty. After all those fastballs, dump in the 3-2 breaker.
I mean, it would have never even crossed my mind. I didn't even think I threw a breaking ball when I was 12.
Look at the Pepper.
Threw a 3-2. Pep knew.
He did.
Ball.
Pep knew. It's amazing how evolved these kids are. I mean, a 3-2 breaking ball with 1 out, gonna load the bases and no problem, just ice in Justin Lee's veins.
Here's another guy you like a lot, the shortstop for Louisiana. His name is Stan Wiltz. It's another one Lee would have liked, but now falls behind 2-0, and you're gonna get up to the top of the order after this. Wiltz has been an absolute rock at shortstop. He's had 11 chances, hadn't made an error yet.
Stay up there.
A lot of stranded runners last night in that Hawaii-Louisiana game.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Louisiana 1 for 7 last night, runners in scoring position. That one is through to left field. And quickly the throw comes back in, and the bases are loaded. Back to the top as Stan Wiltz delivers.
Just gotta love his swing, his attitude, his smile, what he plays shortstop. We've talked about. Stan Wiltz is fun to watch.
So they are loaded now, and a big chance for Ryan Dara. Leadoff hitter struck out his first time up. On the ground and foul ball. Foul ball. How close was it?
Matthew Bingman on top of it. See here, he's got it foul. Wow. Watch the foul call. Watch the foot come up as he calls this thing foul just to the left side of that bag. Great technique there.
You like that?
I like Matthew's.
You're breaking everything down.
Another one, same spot. Yes, sir.
Good. There it is. Good transfer.
Scott Frazier with a web gem.
Hey, you got to let it travel. Let it travel.
Love that coaching.
Let that ball get a little deeper. 0-2. He's gone. They leave him loaded. And look at Culpepper come off the field, pumping his fists as they leave 3 on.
Love the intensity of this game. This breaking ball is nasty here. Culpepper fired up. Yeah, baby. Look at it. Flex for me, Culp. Flex for me.
Plus care moment. It happened when the New Jersey team was ousted and Jairo Labrador, the manager, addressed his team after the game.
They all came out here for you guys, all right? We were here together. There's nothing else to say. You had a city behind you, right? The state of New Jersey, because of you guys and all the work you did. You got to say you guys played with the best group of baseball players on the planet, all right? Elizabeth is so proud of you guys. Your moms, your dads. I love the way we didn't give up. We fought. We fought. Every single one of you is going to be successful, all right? For the rest of my life, I'm proud that you guys are going to call me coach, all right? There's dad and there's coach. I love you guys. Look at it, boys.
Let's go, everyone.
Family.
Family on three. Family on three. 1, 2, 3, family.
Hey, last thing. I need you guys to help me up. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Come on. Love you guys. Come on. Come on.
That one resonated across the country today. It was on a lot of the national news programs, and Jairo Labrador did himself proud with that. So did most of the kids on that team as well. You could tell they were a family and enjoyed the entire summer together. All 12 of them that were around Labrador. A solid group.
You can tell how close you get to your coach. These kids been playing, battling all summer. What a great moment there for the New Jersey group.
8-9-1, and the spark plug, that is Noah Culpepper, the catcher tonight. He bats for Virginia.
Hey, Carl, funny story on your boy Pepper. His grandparents, his granddad, Jimmy, runs a small airport in Virginia, and then when you run a small airport in Virginia, you can just grab a plane and hop in. So they've been flying in for games from Virginia. And on Major League Baseball Classic Sunday, they actually took precedence over A-Rod and J-Lo's plane.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, they made him circle around the airport as the Culpepper grandparents were making a landing.
That's a great story, Julie. Thank you. There's a little battle from Culpepper, but he'll ground out to first and be retired. I'm not sure they win the battle of the actual planes if we had to go that way, but you get your nose in first. A-Rod and J-Lo take a back seat to the Culpepper grandparents. Your new power couple in the United States.
Good story, Jules.
Ball.
So Noah retired. This is Matt Coleman. Then we're back to the top.
Yes. Matt, did he go? Matt.
That was beautiful.
Matt says no.
Matt said, wait, that was 15 minutes ago, wasn't it?
Why don't you break down the mechanics on that one, Rossi? What do you got?
Are my shoes shiny? Wait, what? What? Did he go? When?
Breaking ball to third. Blanchard up with it. Across the diamond low, but a good pick by Connor Perrott. 2 quick outs. You want to play Little League, and why wouldn't you if you can? It's easy to find your local league. Visit playlittleleague.org. Enter your address to find a Little League program near you. Philly cheesesteak on the menu.
Where is it? Where is it?
Looking?
Squirrel.
It's immediate.
Anytime there's a shot of any food on the screen, Rossi assumes there will be some delivered to the booth. Maddie Frecking locked in, got her iPad up there. Locked and loaded. Team from Coon Rapids, Andover American Little League in Minnesota. Opsgarden to second. Wow. Fired over there by DeLatte. Impressive play. And 3 more quick outs for Marshall Luke. He's getting his offense back up real quick. No hits for Virginia. Bottom 3 coming up. Cutie, how we doing at the top of that hill? A couple of dancers as we welcome you back to ESPN's coverage of this Little League World Series 2019 presented by T-Mobile. Foudy always gets to everybody, and when she generally talks to the people, the kid does something well. We're going to see Louisiana bat now as they try to move into that championship game against Hawaii. And you're talking to the parents of a kid who always does something well, Julie.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I got Corey and Brandy here. Corey, we've been hearing all of this about Skittles and Gatorade with Reese. What is the story behind that, please?
So when Reese played in Cooperstown, all the boys stayed in a dorm, so they do all kind of crazy stuff. And one of the things Reese did was put a whole bunch of Skittles inside of a Gatorade bottle, mixed it up and drank the drink. And then the next day, I think he hit 3 home runs in one game in Cooperstown. So since then, it's like, oh, that's the magic trick.
What every parent in America wants to hear. You should have Gatorade and Skittles as your pregame snack. Brandy, I understand it's now contagious with the parents as well.
I've already eaten mine.
Oh.
It is time for yours.
Oh, I never say no to food. Thank you.
And it's time for yours.
I'll never say no to Skittles or anything, really. Well, so now you're doing Mountain Dew and Skittles?
Yeah, I'm thirsty, so I got to drink something with it. I can't do the Gatorade and Skittles. So.
You guys are going to be a wreck over here.
It's just one time a game, that's it. Other than that, I don't do it.
It's working so far. We'll stay with it. All right, enjoy the game.
Foudy's last name misspelled. Should it just be Foodie?
The Foodster.
3-1, dangerous pitch, and Roussel does it again. My goodness. On to second base, and he will stand there with his second double. 1 to the left center field gap, 1 to the right field wall. And how about being, in his case, 11 for 15?
If you're going to throw the ball down, you're going to get punished by Reese Roussel. He's got a 2-strike approach, but this kid is unbelievable. The same approach every time, not getting big. That ball was laced.
Breaking ball, Marshall Luke, strike 1. Jeez. He is zeroing in on the all-time record for hits at the Little League World Series.
Record's 14. It's happened twice, and New Orleans team wins this one. They're going to play at least 2 more games. And the way Reese is going, he may break that record in like a 5th inning tonight.
That's a crazy swing. Beautiful swing. 11 hits. Like, his brain's off. I mean, it is autopilot. And Luke goes down. I mean, seriously.
It's on Skittles and Gatorade. My brain would be off.
That can get your brain autopilot.
Here's the kicker. It is foul pole to foul pole.
Yeah.
I mean, he's hit him to left center. He's hit him to right center. He's taken pitches 6 inches off the plate and driven it to left field.
3rd inning in a row, Louisiana has had a base runner to second base. On the ground is short, and going to third, and the ball gets booted. And Roussel may have caused that by taking off right in front of Chase Opsgarden. It got that wheel in the head going a little quicker. And now 1st and 3rd.
I think you nailed it, Rav, because it was that little move. And usually you're not going to go on this ball. If it's to your right at second base, usually you're going to hold up. But I think it's that movement right there that gets Opsgarden to look up just enough. Ball gets away, and ultimately a decision that maybe didn't look like the right one ended up changing the whole play.
100%. But right now,
everything he does is right.
Right.
It really doesn't make any difference. He could have started somersaulting to third base. It would have worked in some way.
Got a special pinch runner on there at first. It's Peyton Spadoni. And be careful of Roussel on a ball that gets away from the catcher, Culpepper, even by a small distance. Because he's about as quick as a kid we've seen at the World Series this year. That's a foul ball. This is Gavin Berry. At some point, you got to think, huh? Louisiana knocked on the door in the first with Roussel at second. They had second and third last inning. In fact, left them loaded. And now first and third. Very slow roller. He's coming again to home. They'll throw it there. And his foot is in. 1-0 Louisiana on the speed and the bat of Reese Roussel.
You guys said it. He can do nothing wrong, but he does everything right here. Swing and bunt by Berry. And just a great read down there by Reese Roussel. Off to the races. We've seen his speed, but watch his slide. Just getting underneath the tag of our boy Noah Culpepper. Sliding in there. Tough play. Looks like he's going to be safe. I think he's all over that call. Brian Rounds at home plate. Nice slide, pointing the toe, making sure that front foot doesn't come up. Beautiful read at third base by Reese Roussel.
Yeah, he kind of blew through the wall that was the left leg of Culpepper, and Roussel, a one-man show tonight. 2 for 2 with 2 doubles, a run scored, and Louisiana still in business here in the bottom of the third with 2 men on.
We're going to challenge it, and I guess you might as well on that one. I think it's going to be a short challenge.
Yeah, Justin Lee even looked into his dugout and said, gave the universal sign for safe.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to know what the Pep said. All right, the Pep may have said, let's go take another look just in case.
It was close because the ball's a little high and perhaps a little lower throw, but see, the foot's on the bag there and the glove hasn't hit down yet.
I tell you what, I find that play is so difficult to make when you're infield in, no matter what. Just fielding it cleanly, a nice break from third base, great 4D view there. Looks like the foot's got in there pretty cleanly, but to throw a strike and get that tag down from the catching position is really hard.
Yeah, great look through that 4D camera we have. And now you got first and second for another good hitter. This is Derek DeLatte. Spadoni hits down to second base, Berry at first.
We talk about this great Louisiana lineup. DeLatte is third in this tournament and hits 6 hits. I mean, all the way down the 6 hole for this group. They've got an extremely deep lineup.
That's put in play. Lee's going to try to get it himself and then put the tag on for the out. Good play by Justin Lee. He had no other choice.
No, he's the only guy that can make that play too. When you're on the mound and it's a swing and bunt from a left-hander, the route has to be almost directly to first base, because if you go too deep, then your first baseman's not going to be there in time. You don't have enough time to get to the base if you field it, but watch the route. Two-seam fastball out away, and it's almost directly at the bag, so when he fields it, can reach out, make the tag. Base runners advance 60 feet.
William Andrade will bat for Ryder Blanchard. Swings and misses at that. Pressure now again on Culpepper with Spadoni, a base runner at third base. In a game in which it feels like runs are going to be pretty hard to come by.
Ball.
There's a good look, 60 feet away from home plate.
Ball.
That misses away. 2-1. Lee's pitch count climbs here. 20 pitches now per inning. He's at 60 with 2 down. That's in there. This one is rolled to first. Wow. Called foul. That thing came within inches of hitting the bag.
That hits a bag, it's 3-0.
No doubt.
That's shooting off to the right, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Matt Coleman gets over there pretty good, but tries to shuffle in that bag when it's about to hit it. Makes you just flinch a little bit. Kind of crosses his feet there. just game of inches, isn't it?
Really close.
That glove weighs a lot when it gets down there in front of us. As small as Matt Coleman is.
Play. 2-2, 2 outs. Full count.
All full, guys. We're all full here.
Andrade, the first of the players on the bench to get in a hitter's role, and that one has popped up and out of play. But not without a big effort from Culpepper.
I'm all in on him, man. All in. That one hit the roof, and he was on a dead sprint to the backstop, just in case.
If we're recasting Bad News Bears,
Tanner?
Culps is in there.
Culps is in there. Yeah, this could be Bad News Bears 2.0. There's a new Tanner right there. We just got to get him spiking his catcher's glove.
Got him swinging. Culpepper will step out and throw down. Good play. And they will strand 2, but they get 1 because nobody can stop Reese Roussel. With all due respect to the Skittles, this is Reese's Pieces, and he is dominating this Little League World Series with 11 hits and the only run of the night. Little League wants to extend a special thank you to their official sponsors like Gatorade and large Lance sandwich crackers. They help to maintain the strength and leadership of the Little League program. It's hard to read this when that's in that box, and I know you're thinking that's coming to you.
That's got to be
Jumpy.
coming. They keep teasing us.
Oh, he did.
Would also like
So
to thank its
excited.
dedicated volunteers who make the program a special experience for millions of children, and David Ross.
Wow.
They already ate some of it.
There,
Put
did you
pop-
now?
What is that?
That's just doing me
Come on,
dirty
Rossi.
right there.
You can still
That's
eat that.
messed
Go
up.
get it. We talking. You ever try?
Is that because of the Skittles and Gatorade you decided to
take a
go
pepperoni.
popcorn and pizza?
Take a pepperoni.
The Roni.
Ravi, you caught it.
Thanks,
That's
Foodie.
exactly it.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Why? What?
You're eating it.
Foudy's going popcorn and a pizza. Get to work, Ross. Let's go.
All right.
Foudy earlier this week put tuna fish on a turkey sandwich.
I must.
Yes, she did.
You must.
Can't
You
do
must.
Skittles and Gatorade. Second best is pizza and popcorn.
Dirk, what have you created? What have you done? Brady Yates fouled that one off.
What do you got, Ross? Yeah? Oh, sorry.
Solid.
Just take time to put your mic back. I apologize.
Excuse me, I'm eating.
Yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
How are we looking there? Really?
I heard it's all the rage in New Orleans. What do you think, Rossi? Good, right?
Yeah, he's thumbs up.
I'm eating, Jules.
He's
That's phenomenal.
Oh,
They're gonna make me go back to work.
what?
Mid-bite.
What do you think, Julie?
I like it. But then again, I like everything.
I'm about to say that was a shocker. Breaking news.
Thumbs up.
Sources.
Multiple. She's got the beef dip and the
There we go.
thumbs up.
Pizza and popcorn.
All right, so Brady Yates bats 1 and 2. That one nearly caught the umpire
That was firm.
because Prather
Those feel
nearly
good, don't
couldn't
they?
catch it.
Wow.
That'll stretch your shoulder out.
Wow, another one in there. Three-two.
Yep.
That one is in there. Called strike 3 to one of the better hitters on the Virginia team. Yates is retired. 4th, 5th, 6th strikeout for Luke. All right, Sunday night, good one. Dodgers and Yankees, the series finale. Our coverage starts 6 Eastern time on ESPN and the ESPN app with Baseball Tonight's Sunday night countdown. These games, while they're not in the same league, huge games given the best record race. The Yankees and the Dodgers and the Astros get home field advantage in the postseason, especially through the World Series. Right now, LA's in a mode where they're not losing any games. And the Yankees struggle a little bit with the A's. Here's Justin Lee in a 1-0 game here at the World Series. Lee turns a fastball around. It could leave in a hurry. 1-1.
Rossi, all right? Are we good for the game? You're going to need like a 5th inning delivery again.
No, I'm perfect.
You good?
Yeah, I've filled up before this one finally. Good meal. You always got to follow Fowley's recommendations. I mean, she's a food connoisseur here in Williamsport.
She hadn't missed yet.
Lee had such a good regional. I wonder what it's like for him. He hits 5 homers at the regional. And obviously a little bit bigger, better competition here, but he hasn't been able to really get into one. He's put the ball in play. Nothing deep yet. That was a good fastball down that may have gotten Prather on the foul.
He's getting beat up back there tonight. Tough being a catcher every once in a while. You have those nights. Foul balls, bat hits you on the backswing, foul, you know, foul tips, blocking. There's a smile. What do I got to do back here to get out of the way?
2-2. Nope. Yank that thing way wide and go full 3-2. Not a surprise, but anytime you got the pitcher who recognizes the other team's best hitter, things change a little bit. Marshall Luke goes right at everybody else. Not to say he won't hear, but seed gets planted when somebody like Lee is on the mound. And these guys are aware when you get into the regionals, they're all scouting everybody. They know who the best players are on that other team.
They're probably watching the games.
No doubt.
And they were all on TV. Pretty good at bat.
Yeah, good at bat here. Inside the fastball, inside the breaking ball. Talking about let it get deep. That's exactly what you're talking about. Give yourself a chance to recognize a strike.
Ball 4.
Good at bat.
9-pitch walk. Then you come up to the leading hitter on this Virginia team. Colton Hicks came in 5 for 9. He had more hits than anybody else on the club. He also's got a half dozen RBI. They'd love to get Lee in scoring position if they could. The outfield has great arms. Barry, Dara, and Roussel in right field. All of them can throw the ball. Then a slow roller up the middle. Wiltz will go to first. Smart play, but the ball is not caught. Connor Parrott tried to scoop it, and that's going to be an error, and 2 are aboard.
KP, you're on top of this. Great decision. Slow roller. You're not going to get the guy at second. Great job, but just throwing off the back foot, has the ball die right before it gets to Connor Parrott. Tough ball to pick at first base. You see here, back foot throw, and it just dies. That little bit of short in-between hop, just can't come up with it at first base.
Time for Liam Thien now to deliver. And out there at second base, Lee's got to be careful. Both Wiltz and DeLatte sneaking in behind him as a runner, as he'll take his lead once the ball crosses home.
Ball.
And they'll throw down. And he got back.
Egan Prather's got a cannon back behind the plate. We've seen him pitch. There's a strike down there to second base.
Look at me. Body language. Body language. Fix it. One pitch at a time. The only pitch that matters is this one, right? Fix your body language. It's part of baseball. All right? We're up by a run, bro. Hey, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Roll the double play, okay? Let's go, moving forward.
Love it.
All right with that, absolutely. It's a good time to go out, too.
I was just about to say that. Great time. 2-0, minute, first and second, refocus.
Pour one in for a strike. And you always defer. These guys know these players. They've been with them for a long time, like a lot of years. He started with these guys 6 years ago. Knows how to communicate. Look what's happened since that meeting. 2 fast strikes. I think the meeting worked.
We call that a good visit.
Yes. Short, sweet, 3 straight fastballs right by him.
Luke's got 7 strikeouts. Now here's somebody that's come off the bench and has done really well. Chase Triplett. For these Virginia non-starting players, all who contribute 20 plate appearances, and they've been on base 11 times. Prather stuck the landing as he pulled it out of the umpire's ear.
Like that one? Good looking ball, though. That was a better one.
Those guys that throw hard, that high fastball, toughest one to get to. As things start to climb, Glove has a long way to go.
The Virginia bullpen door opens up, and the bullpen catcher and Chase Opsgarten, who may come into this game, dash back into that dugout. Here's Triplett. Chase got a brother on this team. And there he is right there. They pick each other up after an at-bat. This one off the arm of Luke, and Wilt heads up. Easy flip to second for the out. That'll be a 1-6-4 in the scorebook, and it stays 1-zip.
Go. Go. Stop. Body language. You're the leader of this team. They can't see that. You understand? Body language. All right? What are we talking about? One pitch at a time, right? We don't dwell on the past. Moving forward. Let's go.
Virginia and Louisiana, they beat them both. Hawaii is waiting for the winner of this one as we take a look at our Honda game summary. Lee and Luke. And they've been both really solid. 4 hits, though, allowed by Lee. He has struck out 5, 1 walk for Luke. 7 strikeouts, but there's a big glazed donut underneath that H. No, there's no glazed donuts coming up there.
Tag. See,
I know you were thinking, like, really?
Inhale excess. Inhale excess.
That'd be a perfect dessert tonight. Oh, man.
Attaboy.
That was nice. That was White 10 hours ago.
That is great.
He's got brown shorts. That's the mud. We had a big rainstorm, which greased the old hill up there. And you really don't need the cardboard. As you've seen, you don't need the cardboard. I'm not sure the cardboard works relative to the old skin, so.
That's probably mom and dad saying, no, you got to have the cardboard.
Yeah, that'll be like, yeah, no, we don't. That's going to end. I love this guy.
Sister knew how to stay out of trouble.
Yankee dirt dog right there. Way to go, bud. Alton Short's bats. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Louisiana has 8, 9, and then back to the dangerous top of the order. Strike 2 from Justin Lee. Well, it feels like you can ask us in the 4th inning, do you guys think that they're going to be able to get to Luke at all?
Doesn't look like it right now. I think the question is, how far can he go? 61 pitches right now, 85 is the max.
I think we saw a little bit of the coach coming in and just coaching him up a little bit. Stay positive. Don't let that body language creep down. When he's positive and throwing strikes, he's unhittable.
Ball.
Doesn't appear, if there is a bottom of the 6th inning, that Lee's going to be able to finish the game. He is zeroing in on his 69th and 70th pitch with nobody out here.
Ball.
That's a little high. Opsgarten maybe the next in. He's the shortstop out there.
Here we go, 22.
Nice stop.
Let's think back to the run that Louisiana scored. You know, Roussel on second on a ground ball to the shortstop. He takes off for third. If Opsgarten makes that play, we may not have a 1-0 game. It could still easily be 0-0. That one is laced into left field. Alton Shorts off the bench delivers a hit. And that means, barring a double play, Roussel will get back up this inning. Jeffrey Curtis off the bench now for Louisiana in the 9 spot. He rips it, fair ball into left field, and this is why Louisiana is such a good team. And all these teams in Williamsport, your players off the bench have to contribute, and we've just seen 2 of them deliver 2 hits.
They're an extremely deep team, and they rely on the whole lineup. You talk to the coach and say, we have confidence up and down the lineup in this group. All players contribute. We don't have any home runs in this World Series, but everybody puts the ball in play, gives you a good at bat. You see it there with Jeffrey Curtis coming off the bench with a knock.
He delivers. He hits in the spot Stan Wiltz would have. He goes back
Fired up.
5-5. He did his job, and now Wiltz comes in to run for him. And we're back to the top with Ryan Dara.
Ball.
And you know who's lurking in the on-deck area. 2 for 2, 2 double guy. 11 hits in the Little League World Series, Reese Roussel. Bunt, where are we going with it? No one's at third. They throw to first. Out, says the first base umpire, Kelly Dine. Louisiana is right away. Frazier's like, yep, and so is Dara. Let's go to the headsets.
Coach Scott Frazier fired up. Let's see here. He's safe. Front of the bag, KP. We've talked about it several times. Getting down the line, touching the front of the bag. That is the difference there. Safe by a good bit at first base. Beautiful bunt.
That was the difference. The other part of that play, the bunt forced Yates off of third base, or at least he came off. And when Lee looked to third, that was enough time for Dara to get to first to load him up. You could not have asked for a better situation if you're Louisiana.
And if he's out at first, they're putting him on first.
Right.
I mean, this is probably the only way that he's going to hit right now.
Hey. You're at 74. You got 11 pitches. How do you feel? I know you can do this. 3 up, 3 down right now. We're not giving up a run. Corners in. Okay. You're diving for everything. Nothing gets by you. You clear? Okay? Nothing gets by you. You two, turn 2 in the middle unless you can fire. If it's a seed, fire at 4. You're a first baseman. Okay? Hey, we got this. Let's go.
Yes, Justin Lee. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
How do you feel? I can do this.
Oh, no doubt.
Immediately look
Love
right
it.
back. I can do this.
Yeah, you heard the coach. I know you can do it.
Boy. You don't know how it's going to work out, but just that immediate, I'm good, let's go.
And there are people at home saying, would you think about walking this guy? 1-0, as hot as he's been, you don't do that. Not when you got a pitcher who says, I'm going to do this.
Hitting's hard. I don't care what level you're at. It doesn't look real hard right now for Reese Roussel, but Justin Lee's going to see if he can't get him out.
He can't get him out. Left field and deep. And gone! Oh my gosh! A grand slam for Reese Roussel. His 12th hit at the Little League World Series. 3 for 3 tonight. My goodness.
Maybe the people at home are right.
My gosh. It's not that easy. You challenged him.
Our second grand slam of today. What a swing by Reese Roussel. This kid is in a tree. Scott Frazier is as fired up as any of the kids. That ball was tattooed over the left field wall. That ball was laced. What a beautiful stroke.
I mean, you got to kind of get his numbers up there so people at home can see him. He's got 12 hits now. He's 2 shy of the Little League World Series record. That's gone. I mean, he's going to have, if they win, another game to do it, and then maybe one more.
Huh.
15 years, Julie. I've not seen anything like it.
Yeah, and you know what is even crazier? Brandy, what did you say to me before the game?
22. It's 8:22. My number 22 is going to hit a home run today.
Oh, yeah. They called it before the game.
Yeah, I wanted that off, but I'll take it.
Wait, say that again. You wanted what?
Wanted that off. I thought he'd do it last time, but I'll take that one.
You wanted that on the first bat? I think that was pretty good, Dad. I'm just saying. I don't. We good. Yeah, they called it before the game, said he was getting it.
The lucky ladybug.
That ball is hammered to left off the bat of Luke. It's going to get down, and all of a sudden, Justin Lee is getting tattooed here. A home run and a double back-to-back. Look at that. The ladybug, whatever, man. Skittles, Gatorade, and keep doing it.
I mean, it doesn't matter what he does right now.
No, he can hit.
Yeah.
Still nobody out in the bottom of the fourth, and Louisiana is putting the gas pedal down. Out Lamedy today. 2 grand slams.
Fan of this kid on the mound, man. I mean, it's you give up a grand slam, the whole place goes crazy, and he just keeps working and he keeps throwing strikes, and he's been such a big reason why this team's here right now.
Well, I mean, he's run into a buzzsaw in Roussel. Double grand slam.
You could really feel the momentum that this Louisiana team's had since losing their opener. Their bats have really been alive, and they just have a ton of confidence as a team.
Yeah, and to his credit, Frazier said right away after that Hawaii loss, like, we're going to play for a championship. We're going to get another chance. Hawaii, when it gets to Williamsport, it's like playing a home game. They've been so great. But I think in spite of that outcome of the grand slam, I don't think you're in a position to walk a Little League hitter no matter how hot he is. In a 1-0 game, in a game you got to win, you're going to give them another run with
nobody
the way
out.
Luke is pitching? Yeah,
and nobody out. Yeah, there's no level you're doing that.
Look out. That one got away. It might be time to go get Justin Lee. I think the gas is out of the tank.
Yeah, from a pitch count standpoint, they got to go get him. But
and get Matt's regular glove.
can't take away one thing. He was a part of 2 no-hitters here in Williamsport. He did one himself and was part of a 3-pitcher no-hitter in Virginia's first game.
Listen to me. You got nothing to be ashamed of. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap, right? You put that pitch, look at me. You put that pitch right where we asked you to put it. You got to tip your cap. The kid just made an outstanding swing. And sometimes you just got to say, you know what? He beats on that pitch, okay? I love the way you came back with these 2 batters, okay? All right? Okay? Can you play first base? All right, go get your first base with me.
And they're not even close to being in this position without the contributions of Justin Lee. Tip your cap. Anything you have, tip to this guy, Reese Roussel. He is absolutely on fire. Give us a little 4D look at this swing, which resulted in 4 runs. Is that letting it travel a little bit?
That is nice. That is nice.
Balanced.
I mean, that's a line drive to left center.
There it goes. Called it.
This is my favorite. Coach Frazier wanted to take a congratulations lap.
Beauty, baby. Welcome back, everyone. New pitcher on the mound for Virginia. That's Chase Opsgarden. Brady Yates slides over. He's at short. Got Matt Coleman at first. Lee has moved to third base. And Opsgarden's first pitch is down the line in right field. That's trouble. That's going to get down. And the runners are coming in. Luke's going to score. And second and third now, as it's a ground rule double. Slipped underneath that gate, and it takes you into the bullpen. All of a sudden, Louisiana, everybody's hitting it, and hitting it far. Gavin Berry double.
That's not wasting any time either. Chase Obstgarten just into the ball game. Gavin Berry up for the 3rd time today. Walked his first time, reached base now all 3 times. That one just slips under the gate. Base runners didn't look like we're going to go any further anyway, but Berry drives in 1 right there. 5 runs in the inning right now for the kids from New Orleans.
DeLotte trying to let a bunt down in the scented foul. Chick-fil-A is going to introduce us to Derek DeLotte. His dad is big in Little League in that River Ridge, Louisiana area. Little D. Yeah, he did film a commercial with Drew Brees at age 4, and he portrayed Brees' son. So they still kind of stay in touch. And Little D claims that Brees would know him if he saw him. Like, yeah, we're that tight.
That was his kid. He's got to know me.
Dad, don't you?
How do you forget your kid?
Dad,
I mean, come
wait.
on.
What do you mean? But Dad.
Don't you remember? I don't think Drew Brees is the kind of guy that would forget many things like that.
Nope. And I know this about Brees. He's all in on this New Orleans team. Back up the middle. That's fielded. Obstgarten, perfect. Did it perfectly. You can find Little League on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at the official handles at Little League. Follow the action and join the conversation with hashtag LLWS.
Here we go. Step in. Here we go. Step in. Let's go.
Ryder Blanchard, the 9th Louisiana batter of the inning. Only 1 down.
Ball.
Pitch from Obstgarten misses. 15 of their 22 at bats tonight. This is kind of a theme with Louisiana. They come up with runners in scoring position all the time. All but 7 of their at bats tonight have come with a runner in scoring position. Off speed, driven, and that will bring in another run. And Berry will put the brakes on, and lo and behold, they got 7.
Yeah, we talk about hitting being contagious. These guys are jumping all over any strike that's thrown in the zone. Guys in scoring position, all fields. This team can flat out rake.
Start to think about a rematch with
Hey, you're doing fine.
Hawaii.
You're doing fine. Listen, I'm going to trust you on your athleticism on this next play, okay? Ball's coming back. As soon as you catch it, don't even look at the runner. Get it back to him as quickly as you can. You're going to turn and run at him, okay? You're going to turn and run at him. If you guys yell 4 and you can get him at 4, make sure you make a good throw. But otherwise, we're going after that runner, okay? Go straight at him. You hear me? Straight at him. Just throw it back to him, Noah, as fast as you can. Don't overthrow it.
It's not overthink. No. Don't overthrow it, and don't overthink it.
No.
Just
I had a few plans right there.
Don't yell at me, Coach. I'm under a lot of pressure. Oh, that's great.
Well, they have no chance to execute the play on the ground ball. Out at second, that's all they'll get. As Berry comes in, and they got 8. We never got a chance to execute the throw it back to Obstgarten and let him run hard at the base runner. This whole thing started with Alton shorts. And he looks at strike 1. This is Jeffrey Curtis. He also delivered a hit.
Jeffrey was celebrating after that second knock. He gets another shot this inning.
That's a good pitch. And now on that Culpepper drop down to second. And into second goes Shorts. Call that a pass ball. We got 8. If they were to get 2 more, this game would end in the 4th inning. But they are 2 down.
Ball. Nice block.
There you go.
There you go. That's a strikeout. That'll end it, but there was a ton of damage done in this one. Ladybug love. That's what it's about. Ladybug love. Grand Slam and a Louisiana and the French Quarter partying right now. Front page news in New Orleans, and they're making more of it tonight. He's picked that place clean. Little message before they come to the plate was...
It's a rough inning. We can sulk about it or we can go get some runs. What do you guys want to do?
Go get some runs.
Let's go hit, boys. Let's go. We got this. Hey, we got this. Let's go. 4 or 5 runs, right?
And a lot of times in Little League, 7 runs is hardly insurmountable. The problem is the other part of that scoreboard has not only no runs, it's got no hits. Marshall Luke has been as special on the mound as Reese Roussel has been at the plate. That's a pretty good combo when you get that guy on the bump and the other dude hitting like that.
Yeah, that's going to win you some ball games. You get 7 hits in an inning too. That usually helps.
Yep. This is Brett Triplett. That one's poured in on the corner. That's another strikeout. Luke's got 8.
Yeah, you talk to some former players of mine, they said, Rossi, I've never lost with 12. So, give me a big
go out and give me 12.
Go out and give me 12. Never lost with 12. Buddy John Lack used to say that after a big inning. Score 8. He was like, hey, Rossi, never lost with 12. Let's get a couple more.
Let's keep on going.
Yeah. Marshall Luke is in command, though. It doesn't look like he's going to need all 8 of those runs tonight. He has been dominant.
But he won't be eligible again now the rest of this Little League World Series. So we'll see about the pitching depth of Louisiana. They'll get Hawaii, assuming they win this game on Saturday. If they win that, they play for the overall World Series championship. No pitch there as time was called.
And Egan Prather's out until Sunday, correct?
Yep.
Play.
There's Egan.
That fastball just misses. The good news for the viewer at home and everyone else that's into this Roussel thing that's going on, he is going to bat second in the 5th inning. So he's going to come up again. He's 3 for 3 with 2 doubles and a homer. He's got 12 hits at the Little League World Series with the all-time mark of 14 in his sights. DeLatte fields that cleanly and fires over for the 2nd out. Still no hits for Virginia. This is Kean Henson. And all of the extra players for Virginia tonight have gotten into the game.
Ball.
Is it similar to what you've been around at the next level when guys just get hot and like it doesn't matter what they do, like the ball's getting hit hard?
I saw David Ortiz in 2013 in the World Series. Hit 6 gazillion. But we're going there again. You could not get this guy out. They get hot. It's a beach ball up there.
We'll get a chance to see him bat again. See if the ball is a beach ball or something else.
Wow. What were you doing then, Rav?
1992.
Is that the Harrisburg days?
That
the
was,
infamous.
I may have been covering it for WHTM, yeah, in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. That preceded ESPN, which occurred the next year.
I think I was in Algebra 1.
Yeah, I was in 9th grade.
So this is Peyton Spadoni. He'll bat for Ryan Dara. That will check off all the players that didn't start tonight for the Southwest, and then Roussel. And then we're going to ask everybody what we think Roussel's going to do at the plate this time.
Ball. Ball.
That did miss by much to Spadoni, who's been in the game as a special pinch runner earlier. Two and two. So you got to remember too, Louisiana has been rolling like all the teams that get here, but they were rolling early in the summer. They entered their regional having outscored their opponents 79-0. And the Lafayettes and Lake Charles of the world this year appear to recognize that this team was the best in New Orleans.
They come out of that regional where Texas is just dominated. First time Texas hadn't been here in a long time. This Louisiana team handed it to them in the regional. Here we go.
So if Roussel hits a homer here, the game would end. And if he hits a homer,
you're done.
I'm not doing the rest of the game.
Mike's up.
That's it. I'm going to walk off. You will finish. Does Dad and Mom predict homer? I'm calling homer. What are you going with?
I think he gets out.
I think he's going to bunt.
I got no
Just
idea.
lay one down the third baseline right now.
Let's watch.
He's 12 for 16 at the Little League World Series. He's got 4 doubles, a homer. So we're clipping in at 750.
He's only gotten out 4 times.
Yeah, 4 outs.
Oh my God.
Not a homer, but he cannot miss the ball. 3 doubles. Run coming in is the 9th. I mean, 3 doubles, 4 shots. I don't think the brain's on as far as just this hitting thing. I just don't.
Don't turn it on.
Just,
whatever it is, just keep doing that.
I mean, that thing was smoked.
I mean, you're talking about just an approach, and we're just see him ball after ball. That downward pitch is just right into his stroke, and it's just smooth. Loud off the bat, and it's a line drive stroke. Even the grand slam, line drive to left center field. The kid knows how to hit. He's balanced, and yeah, if you're thinking about anything, continue to think about it. Go grab, take a break. Go grab the lucky ladybug.
Yeah, we got
give her a rub.
Yeah. Got to flirt with the ladybug just a second.
Bring it up here.
Nope.
No.
Just a fist pump.
No, it's fine down there.
All right. Michael! Maddie, you're in. You guys stay. Oh. Who's keying?
All right, we're going to have a little change here. We got Luke coming up with a chance to win the whole thing right after this. Back at Lombardy on a Thursday night, coverage of this Little League World Series presented by T-Mobile. And what a show for East Bank Little League out of New Orleans, leading 9-zip. If that guy there, Reese Roussel, scores, this game will end right here. No pitching change. Marshall Luke, big swing and a miss. The 10 runs in the 4th, 5th, or 6th inning. Advantage will end the game for the home team. Luke's got a double. He also has not given up a hit tonight. He's behind 0-2. There's nobody out. On the ground, that is fielded. Now Roussel ran into it. Did they tag him? They call him still safe. Not out of the baseline. And he's in a rundown. Is he somehow going to get out of this? Now we got 2 runners at second. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's hope that Marshall Luke is okay. That leg bent in a weird direction. Let's hope that right knee is okay.
All right, buddy, get up, get up.
That scared him a little bit, scared me up here, having all sorts of knee issues, and seeing somebody's knee go like that when Roussel fell into it. He did the right thing, Luke. Get to second base, so we get a runner there, but right there he bangs into that knee and it
slips on the base. Just those plastic spikes on that bit of a wet bag. Just Reese Roussel slipped off there right into Marshall Luke's knee.
So Roussel is out, 1 down. And Connor Parrott is up. Opes Garden doing a good job here, finding that strike zone and making this a challenge for Louisiana to try to plate that last run. That one's into right field. Luke is at third, and now he is going to go. His coach was telling him to stop. He wasn't going to stop. He's looking into that Virginia dugout sort of apologetically. I think the best thing to do there is score the run.
Yeah.
I think it feels worse sometimes when teams don't do that. Louisiana will play Hawaii in the United States Championship game on Saturday. As Luke touches home with a 10th run, throws a no-hitter. And Reese Roussel slugging 1,200 in this Little League World Series. 3 doubles and a grand slam. Look at how good Virginia's being here. Culpepper telling everybody what a good game it was. These teams know each other well. Got a chance to spend a ton of time together over the last week and a half. So the Final Four is set. Curacao with Jerdrick Profar takes on Japan Saturday at 12:30. Louisiana with Reese Roussel and a Hawaii team that doesn't lose at 3:30 Eastern time. Good Final Four, boys.
We got a really good Final Four. Some great hitting, great pitching, clean baseball. I am excited.
New Orleans loses the opener set right at that point. We're going to come back and play in the U.S. Championship game. That's where they're at.
All right, next MLS, Kansas City, Minnesota. Championship starts Saturday at 12:30. For our entire crew, Carl Rabbits, good night from Williamsport.